It's a school day. Nothing special. The boys' backpacks are just lined up by the door. John and Morgan are sitting in those tiny second grade chairs across from the teacher, and she is just waiting to start. She has kind eyes, but you can tell she's ready to get down to business. And she says, I need to tell you why I'm so concerned about Carter. So she keeps it plain, no fluff. He's not following any rules, being disruptive during class, walking around during lessons, taking things from other kids. She's noticed him several times taking things like taking food from his twin brother Blake during lunch, pushing Blake around during recess. She also said she went to Blake's teacher, conferenced in with her, and she's worried about Blake because the longer the school year goes on, the more and more he's becoming withdrawn. Morgan her face just dropped because they've always had problems with Carter ever since he was little. They've tried everything. They've tried reward systems, consequences, you name it. Carter has always had behavioral issues. So she looked at the teacher with begging eyes and she's like, do you have any input for us? We don't know what to do here. We have tried everything with this kid. What do you see? Like, what's your advice? And the teacher didn't even hesitate. She goes, it looks like you guys are not on the same page when it comes to rules. It seems like he doesn't know what a consequence is. This is what I see when a kid is from a household where it's kind of chaotic at home. And John and Morgan are like, are you kidding me? They didn't say it out loud, but they just looked at each other knowing very well that they run a warm, tight ship. They have family dinner night, limited screen time. They're always outside with the kids. Bedtime. I mean, it's a nice, structured home. So they got up, walked out of the school into the parking lot, just kind of dazed and confused, looking at each other, just questioning, how is this us? We're trying to do everything right. They drive home in silence. And when they turn into their cul-de-sac, John just immediately stops the car when they see the orange Grand Jeep Cherokee in the driveway. His dad is there to watch the twins. And Morgan and John look at each other. They didn't even have to say a word because they knew, yeah, it's Grandpa. Grandpa has watched the kids all summer. He just retired, not doing well with that. So he started watching the boys all summer long, still watches them 3 days a week. Sounds like such a blessing on paper because it's for free. But Grandpa, ever since the twins were born, has never once followed one parenting rule. Not one. He doesn't say no to the kids. He breaks all the rules with a big smile, turns consequences into games. It looks like Disneyland for the kids, but it's turning out to be poison for a kid like Carter, where he's 7 years old and he's trying to figure out, where are the lines and do they actually apply to me?